What's up everybody? Welcome to another episode of Cooking with Pops. And Dad, what are we cooking today?
We are cooking fish and chips today.
Sounds great. Let's get started.
These are the ingredients we'll be using for our recipe today.
Fish, chips, salt, black pepper, cumin powder, allspice, nutmeg, turmeric, all-purpose flour, baking powder, cornstarch, soya sauce.
This is pound and a half of Basa steak. I've already pre-cut it and I'm going to show you how I did it. So these are the two steaks here. And we cut this way. And go that way. Use the scissor to cut into two pieces. Then it goes in the bowl. Now this is the other side of the same steak. And two pieces from that. This stays here. The second steak. The same way, we make two pieces. The last section of the fish, we'll cut it into two pieces and mix it with the rest of it. We have used 4 large potatoes like this, and I've already cut 3 as french fries, and I'm going to show you how I cut this piece. First I cut and make it flat here, and then I start cutting so it's well balanced, it doesn't move. These are the french fries. We're going to mix this up with the ones I've already cut. Now I'm preparing batter for the fish. I'm putting 4 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, half a tablespoon of baking powder, salt, 1 teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of cumin powder, 1 teaspoon of allspice, half a teaspoon of nutmeg, half a teaspoon of turmeric. First we'll mix it dry and we'll add water a little at a time. Mix it well. Keep adding more water. Blend it very well. Keep on adding water till the time you get the consistency that we need. I'll show you how it is. It's not too thin, not too thick. That's what we are looking for. Now I'll put 2 tablespoons of soya sauce. And mix the pieces and put the whole thing in the mix. Now blend it well with this and let it sit for a while. This is the fish mixed in the batter. We'll leave our batter mix while we cook our french fries. So once I have cut the french fries, I've kept it in water so that some of the starch comes out of it. Now I'll take these french fries and put them on a paper so they dry out a little bit. They don't totally dry out, but a lot of this water will be sucked in this paper. I'll fry them in 2 batches. Okay, now this is the first batch and I'm going to dry it from top to. So we take out as much water as possible from this. The reason to dry the french fries is when you put it in the oil will not splash. We are using corn oil and cooking at high temperature. If you have too much water, then this will go higher than this. So that's the safety when you put dry potatoes. This is the first batch we are cooking, and we'll cook this for about 10 minutes. It's about 5 to 6 minutes now, and you can see that fries are now floating up. Most of the water is come out of the fries, and that's when they start floating. This is a sign of potato being cooked. It's not totally cooked, so you have to leave it for 3-4 extra minutes here, so you can get the crispiness. So these fries have been here for 10 minutes or so, and they are all floating. Most of the water is out of it. There are two ways of making French fries. One is you cook it till about 8 or 9 minutes, which is called blanching. You take it out and keep it outside, and then when you want to eat, you can cook it on very high heat for about 2 to 3 minutes, and they will be very nice and crispy. So best type of French fries you can eat. In this case, we are just going to continue because we are not going to blanch and then fry it again. I'm giving extra time here for finishing. The fries are cooking for about 11 minutes. Now you can see the change in color. You see some brownish color and everything on the fry. This is like finished fries. It will be nice and crispy to eat. So again, when we take out the fries, we put them on the paper so it soaks up all the extra oil. You can see the color is nice. They look very crispy and should be fine. This is the best time to salt the fries, because when you put salt on the hot potatoes, they'll soak in nicely and will be nice and salty. Now our French fries are done, and I'm going to start cooking fish. Oil is very hot, so I put it on 8, which is between medium high, and I'm going to start putting the fish in. And every batch of fish takes about 5 to 6 minutes. I'll put about 15 pieces of fish in a batch. You can see the fish is coated nicely and is cooking in the oil now, and we are going to keep it for about 5 to 6 minutes, and after that this will be done. So I'm going to just move them around a little bit so that they cook all sides. There are two ways we can fry fish. One is whole piece of fish, a fillet, or you can cook the way we are cooking now. We prefer it this way because we get bite-sized pieces. Now I'm going to take it out. It's about 5 to 6 minutes, and the fish would be cooked nicely and along with the batter. These are the finished cooked pieces. So now I'm going to plate the fish and chips. And now the fish. This is our finished product, bite-sized fish with chips. Until next time.